Congratulations, Betsy. You did it. You are retired, and I think you're going to like it. Oh, you'll miss your colleagues and your students that you see every day. But knowing you, you'll figure out a way to keep in touch with them. There'll be other parts of your job which you do not miss, and now you don't have to think about that at all. Be proud of yourself. While you were working, you've made a difference in the education of our little ones in the classroom, through your speeches, through your writings, through your consultations, through your teacher training, and your advocacy. You've made a difference for our little ones in the classroom. Their lives will be enriched because you were there to nurture them and their families in their very first days of their educational journey. You've made a difference in your field of autism. Your consultations and your speeches and your writings have taught and inspired others in the field to keep thinking and keep improving on how best to serve students. You've made a difference in teacher training. You've trained new generations of teachers. These are the people that will make a difference in the future for our youth and their families. And you've made a difference as an advocate and as a trainer of advocates. When they need to, your new teachers will know how and when and where to go to influence Congress and state legislatures and departments of education. And you did all of this while you were nurturing and supporting Bill and Trevor and Tanya and Nora and Ramona and Kip and Henry and so many others in your circle of family and friends. Phew. It's time for you to take a break. Enjoy your retirement, and I'll see you soon. Love, Janie.
Is that her?
She's not old enough. That can't be her.
No, nowhere near old enough to retire.
No, that's what did you say? 25, 26?
On the larger end, but
Yeah.
can't be a day over 22.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, what's that little red light mean?
Are we live?
Hey!
Good afternoon, good evening, and salutations. I am John Randolph Humphreys IV.
And I am Jesse Michael Humphreys the First.
We're the Humphreys clan of the Texas chapter of, we can't say clan down here, can we?
Not in good faith, no.
Fair enough, fair enough. Homeward to wayward sailors and underemployed sound engineers.
We'll let you guess who is who.
We'd like to take this time to say congratulations to our dear Dr. Auntie Betsy.
Yes.
She is retiring, or so the story goes. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
But she's retiring after many, many years of being an awesome educator and public servant and all-around good egg.
And if there's one thing I know about being an egg, it's, well.
Yeah. So in the spirit of congratulations, we'd like to give you our finest salute. There's supposed to be sound.
Budget cuts, I'm afraid.
Very good. So in closing, we'd like to play you a song on the piano.
We don't play the piano, but we'd like to. Thank you for coming.
Oh, yes, you're happily retired now. Hooray for you. Happily retired now. What you gonna do? All the kids must move away. There's nothing really left to say. You're happily retired today. Hooray.
Hey, Betsy, I have I am honored to read something that I wrote for this special occasion for you. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, but here it is. Hope you get what I did. Believed you could, and you did. Everyone around you has received the dedication, care, and love shining from within you to them. Yes, now it's your turn. It's your turn to enjoy all the things you love, hopefully traveling, hopefully time with Trevor and the girls and Bill and just doing what makes your heart sing. I love you and I can't wait to see you.
Hi, Betsy.
Hi, Betsy.
This is Sherry and Roger. I know we're real close up, but we are so happy to wish you a happy retirement. Bill said it's 35 years. You worked 10 years longer than me, and I'm so ashamed of that. And you had a big Uber job that was so difficult. It was so difficult I could never understand what it was, even though Bill tried to explain it to me several times. And I think you tried to explain it to me one time at the studio, and I still couldn't understand it. So you're my hero. I'm so in awe of you. But as you see now, we're on the couch, and soon we're kind of leading the way. If you ever have any questions about retirement, you could ask us. I know Roger has a big piece of advice.
Doing nothing is vastly underrated, and it's totally acceptable as accomplishing something.
Yes. So doing nothing is something. And he also has another piece of advice. In your first year, that's 52 weeks, 12 months, don't have any expectations of yourself. Just go with the flow. You've earned it. You can just do whatever you want. Sleep in, get up early, stay up late. Hey, you can watch the Academy Awards without worrying about the next day. So anyway, we're so happy for you, and you've certainly earned it. And
Kick back and enjoy it.
kick back and enjoy it.
That's it.
That's it for us. There's more if you want it.
Congratulations, Auntie. We're so excited for you. It's very well deserved and much anticipated.
Yes.
We're so happy for you.
We hope you enjoy your retirement and do some relaxing.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can celebrate with you and celebrate the relaxation time.
Yeah. Congratulations. Love you.
Dewey, you want to say something?
Congratulations.
Yay.
Retirement.
Awesome.
Now what thing? Oh, I'm sorry. This is so frustrating. I just hope you know how frustrating it is. Here I am, looking at this meeting is being recorded, and I don't know if I'm actually leaving a record of what I'm saying, or that I'm going to have to turn around and do it all again, because, I didn't know I was supposed to do this. But anyway, sweetie pie, I love you. And I think that it's great that you're retiring. You've worked your butt off. You've done all you can do, because God knows what use are we now. But you've done all you can do, and you've done a great job. And it's time to relieve a little stress and come and visit your friends in Austria, etc., with your husband. So I wanted to leave, a much more interesting message, but I haven't been able to think much lately, and I think it's because I'm too far south. But I will say that it's about time you stop this foolishness and that you relax Now, if your idea of relaxation is driving your husband crazy or finding too much to do, that's up to you. But it's time that you stop having an official job and reap the benefits of the time you've spent working so hard. So I leave this with you, this heartfelt message. It's your time, baby. Have a great time. I love you. I hope I remembered to say something. I think I'm done.
Dear cousin Betsy, I am so excited and I have so much admiration for you as you take this huge sort of next step from your incredible career, which I have followed with interest ever since I've been aware of it, which I think was, before your PhD. I've always known that you were doing really wonderful and important work with children. I always noticed the kind of toys that you bought Emily. I always knew that you had a special gift and perspective and sort of a mission, a personal mission that drove you in your career, and have always really admired that. And then I think I became especially aware of your special work when we started talking around the time you got your PhD, because I knew you were in North Carolina and you were spending some time with Andrew's family, and it just became even more sort of apparent to me the kind of leadership and vision that you brought to your career. And then, of course, when you sort of ran the training program, which I think you've been running for the last 15 years or so, that really resonated with me. And because I also find it really meaningful to work with trainees, and I'm guessing that you take a special sort of pride and derive meaning from the fact that you're going to have a lot of people out there in the field, and you do have a lot of people out there in the field who are carrying on in the work that you find so important and that is so important. So I think you must be, I hope, feeling really good about your career, and I'm sure it's extremely daunting to think about now, sort of stepping into the next phase. I'm sure you have a lot of ideas of things that you and Bill want to do, and you have such amazing grandkids that are gonna, I hope, get to see you a lot more. I hope we get to see you a lot more. But I just really, I look to you, I look up to you, and I'm really rooting for you that this can be another exciting chapter. So hooray, congratulations. You're amazing. And sending you a lot of love on behalf of myself and my mom, who would love to have been giving you her own tribute, but we're thinking of you. And have a lot of fun.
Hi, Betsy. It's Brother Bob. Glad to be a part of this party for you on your graduation, so to speak. Upon your retirement, I'm so happy to be able to share this with you, and happy that you've made this decision. I think you'll enjoy what's coming down the road here. I remember last year we spent some time while you were out here talking about your retirement and the different shapes that it might take to get there. And as I recall, last year we were talking about a process that might take maybe 2 or 3 years of sort of a staged reduction in responsibilities and salaries and so on over a period of 2 or 3 years. And my understanding is that you had been doing this for the past year. And then, so here we are now, and apparently you've decided to just go full bore on the retirement, and I think that's good. I want to share with you a couple of things that as you go through this, and to let you know what happened to me when I retired. That's been 8 years ago. Just a couple of things, but you might find them of interest. For instance, when I retired, my original plan was to sort of have a graded retirement also, and to start a process of, I was going to be 5 years, and I was going to stay on for a couple of years there at the campus, and keep going, and to be a part of the or a declining part of the institution over those years. It took about 1 year for me to figure out that you know what, I really need to get out of here. Things change as in even as short a period as 1 year, and it's just better to get that done with. So I think that you'll find that making this change is going to be a good move. I wanted to just tell you a little bit about something, not very long. I'm not going to give a big speech here, but there's something that I find myself continuing to think about as retirement goes on, and it's kind of like people often will ask, what, now you're going to retire, what are you going to do once you're retired, and so on. And so in your case, you spent many years as a primary school teacher, a counselor, an advisor, and a researcher for autism. And then at some point you decided to move on and complete your PhD degree. And ended up with a very influential position at a major university, and I've been just so proud of the way you handled that, and the way you followed that through to completion of the process. So as you retire, though, and join the ranks of the unemployed, so to speak, the ranks of the retired, and you'll be able to have time to do other things that are of interest to you. For instance, your family and grandkids and traveling and so on. But at the same time, when you do this, you'll find that your active involvement with the institution and your job and the things that you've been doing for the last number of years seems to suddenly come to an end. And this can be a little bit confusing at the beginning. I'm looking forward to you coming out this direction this year, actually in just a few weeks. I think the end of February here. You're going to come out and be here for a week or so, and then you're going to go to Hawaii, which is great. And seemingly you'll be able to do that now without the constant awareness and of your job and the things that you've left behind. And you'll find that it's different not to have to worry about those things anymore, supposedly. Problem is, you're going to find that after having put so much of yourself into this job for so many years, you'll still have the awareness of the job, and you'll still have the awareness of your role in the job and what you've done. And you'll still find yourself worrying about what's going to happen here and what's going to happen with that decision and what's going to happen there, even though you realize within yourself that you don't really have a role to play in that anymore. But it'll still be a part of you. And what I've discovered is that this will really never leave you. You put a lot of yourself, of your preparation and your constant efforts into this job, and have done very well in it, and it's just not going to go away. But as time goes on, you'll realize that the university will change, and things will change. The department will change, people will change, students will change, policies and procedures at the university will change, and they will of necessity make different turned the institution into a seemingly different institution than it was when you were there. Just with Humphreys University here in town, it's I've been out for 8 years now, and it's a very different place. Not that it's not Humphreys University anymore, but it has to respond to the current things that are going on in the world, economically, socially, educationally. The educational environment and so on continues to change. And I find myself thinking from time to time, well, I look at things that have gone on at the university and I say, well, gosh, I wouldn't have done it that way. I would have done this. But then I think, well, so what, lots of institutions have to face the same things that I faced over the years, and various people, administrators at various institutions made various decisions as to how to go about things. And in the end, it works at that institution, it works at this institution, it works, and it worked at Humphreys. So the point is that it's appropriate for you to carry this concern and interest and involvement emotionally with the institution over time. But it's going to change, and you can look back and realize that even though there have been changes in the institution and in your role there, you will always have an influence on the institution. There will be a piece of Betsy Humphreys in that institution forevermore. And it may take different shape and different form, but you can be very proud of that. And I'm proud of you and happy to see you being able to make this change in your position now. So I just want to encourage you to look at all these things in a positive direction. There will be some confusion and some things that you'll wonder what's going on, and that's okay. That's the way it goes. Also, you wonder what you're going to do with all these clothes that you all of a sudden discover that you have. I probably have 150 neckties hanging in my closet that haven't been touched in the last 8 years, and I find that I don't need those 45 dress shirts that I have hanging in my closet anymore, and so that's kind of a different thing too. What I have on today is kind of my uniform for the week, and that's the way it goes. So I just wanted to share some of those thoughts with you, Betsy, and wish you the best. I know that things will go good for you, and you and Bill will have an opportunity to do more things that you like to do and love to do, and share times with those beautiful grandkids you have, and come out here to California more often. I'm looking forward to you being out here, and I'm so happy you're going to get a chance to go to Hawaii for a week, and that's going to be great. So this is Papa Bob, Uncle Bob, Brother Bob, wishing you the best, and say hi to everybody there at the party. If you've heard about Uncle Bob, this is what he looks like. And I wish you all to have a nice party, and for Betsy to have a nice experience here, changing her role in the institution and going on into the future. So I look forward to seeing you later on this month, Betsy and Bill, and we will see you then. And best wishes and lots of love to you and Bill and your kids and your family and everybody there. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hi, Mom. Just me here. It's hard to get the girls to sit still long enough to say anything, so I thought I'd take a minute to just tell you how proud and excited we are for you to be finishing this career after 30 plus years. You should be very proud of the work that you've done and what you've accomplished, and I know that we all are. And I am really excited for you to enter this next phase where you can do less of that and more of whatever the heck you want. So congratulations from all of us. We love you.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Woohoo! We can't wait to see more of you.
Very excited for the next adventure.
This song is for those who inspire us today, who always lend a helping hand to help show us the way. This song is for those who see their students through the tough times in their lives. For that we say thank you. You have made a difference. You have shaped our minds. You have changed the world, one child at a time. You have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud of me as I am proud of you. This song is for those who heard the silent cries, who stepped in to wipe the tears from the children's eyes. For those who gave us a safe place to grow, a place for us to call our home. Forever we will know that you have made a difference. You have shaped our minds. You have changed the world, one child at a time. You have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud of me as I am proud of you. As I look back on my life and to the path within my reach, I hope I can change the life of those that I teach. I can make a difference. All I do is try to see a different world through the children's eyes. And I will always be there in everything I do. I hope that you're as proud of me as I am proud of you. And I will always be there in everything I do. I hope that you're as proud of me as I am proud of you.